street, they call it murder.
Right, welcome back. Fourth episode. We're here. Third person podcast. Me and Harry are excited to introduce our fourth guest. He's your daughter's favourite DJ.
We're gassed to announce this one. He's the Gunfinger General. People know him.
So big old man like RTK. Welcome to the pod, bro.
Speedy G.
Boys, we're sat in now, aren't we? We good, yeah? What do we do? Do we shake hands?
Yeah.
We can shake hands. Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah,
nice to meet you,
give
boys,
yourself a
too.
bit of an introduction, bro.
So my name's RTK Tarantino, aka the Gunfinger General, aka your daughter's favourite DJ, aka the Speedy G, aka the Mayor of London, as you know me, as they know me. And we're up midday in Manchester, yeah?
Yeah.
In Manchester,
Northern
based
Quarter.
Northern
yeah.
Quarter with the old third crew boys.
Yeah,
Third
he's come over
boys.
from Leeds to come link the
Leeds
third
boy now,
boys.
innit?
Leeds
I'm
boy.
now.
He's a
Well,
Leeds.
it's not really a
Doesn't
Leeds
sound
accent,
like
is it?
Yeah, it's not the accent, but yeah, I've moved up here from London now, innit? So.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you coming over from Leeds. Obviously,
Pleasure.
it's great to have you on, and
Yeah,
we're all gassed for this one. And it should be a great hour of conversation to what you've been up to and what you come up. So I reckon it's good to start off from the journey. Really, like how did you really get into the music? Where was that kind of point started?
Well, so if we want to go to how it really started, when I used to go college, and I was doing media at college, and then there was like, when you start college, you have your like little mates. You don't really know them. You just sort of like you see a couple of lads in the class, and like, they look like they're normal. Do you know what I mean? I'll chill with these lads. Like, so I was about with them for a bit, and then after a while, one of the lads, Oscar, he stopped. Like, I remember it was like a month. He didn't come into college, and we all thought he dropped out. And I was like thinking, like, where the fuck's Oscar gone? Like. And then he's come back like a month later, and he's like, we're like, oh, where have you been? Like, bear in mind we're like 16 at the time, yeah. He's like, I've just been doing like a tour of Portugal, and I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean doing a tour? And he's like, I knew he like was into music, and he was showing me like So I don't know if anyone's into that scene. I used to go to college with Memtrix in it. He was like a big. He sounds like Andy C, Ram Records and all that. He's like a big drum and bass DJ. But so that's what got me into it, and I was just like, mate, I want to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I love music, and I was going raving.
It's a lifestyle, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? I was like, mate, I want to do that. Like. So and I remember like messaging him like after college, like what do I need? Like how can I start doing this? And he was like, get a laptop, get Ableton. Because he was like, if you're doing what music do you want to do? And I was like, I want to do like house music in there at the time. And he was like, yeah, get Ableton. And then that was it. I've never had a lesson or anything like that. Like I've completely. So it's taken me a while.
Yeah.
Like to get there. Obviously, this is over 10 years ago now.
10 years in
I'm
production.
20. I don't even know if I really want to say my age.
I'm probably the same age, yeah.
What are you?
I'm 27 this year, mate.
I'm older than that, bruv.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, geez, I'm older than that. I'm like touching.
No, we'll cut
We won't say.
We'll cut that out.
We'll cut that
I
out.
thought what 24 too.
Oh
yeah.
No, I thought he was going to cut that out. Right. So anyway, So I was completely self-taught. I was just like sitting in my room plugging away, and this was at like it's a bit sad really because these were the points in my life like where you're like going fake ID raving all of that, and started going to clubs. But I was just like all my mates were doing that. I would go to the odd one, but I was just like sitting inside and making music and learning that. I just become obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like absolutely obsessed.
I feel like once you get the bug, it's like one of them things.
It isn't, but you know what? Like the thing is, when you're not like this is the thing because I feel like it's different nowadays because you've got your synthos and all of that. So it's like it's very easy accessible. It's like it's a case of like it's sort of you can't get away from it. You're going on Instagram now and it's like Studio Orbit's info. It's sort of like shoving it down their faces now.
Like that before.
Produce. But it weren't like that back in the day. It weren't like that. You had to put your time in your hours. So it's a different time. But yeah, that's what was happening. And then I met up with like there was like a lad in the area that used to run events, and then he was like, "Oh, I know you produce." So he just started putting me on the lineups, and that was it. I started making music, and then realistically, it was only in lockdown. I was making music under a different name then. It was RTK. No, sorry, it was right. So RTK stands for Reese the Kid. Didn't it? We'll do the reveal on the podcast. Yeah. That's my old name, innit? So if you go on Spotify and that and search my real spelling, which is RHYS.
Oh, the proper
the Welsh way.
Yeah.
Search that, and then you'll find my old tunes. Like I used to make like proper tech housey stuff. So in lockdown, I was like, right, I'm going to switch it all up. Then the main reason was right as well. I was sending music as Reese the Kid to like Chris Stussy, all these people, and it was bad music. It was wank. Like, so they was obviously listening to it and going, oh, like flagged that as red, never open his email again. Do you know what I mean?
So you had to rebrand.
So I rebranded. I thought, oh mate, I don't want to keep sending as the same. Do you know what I mean? Because I'll be honest, yeah, it's probably bad, but I've even had it today. Like when people send me music, say if I heard the tune and it's like a bad song where I don't really like it, if that same person was to like send me music a month later, I wouldn't be as quick to open. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it does sound
100%.
bad, but
It's facts.
it's facts. So yeah, that was it really. So that's why I sort of rebranded in lockdown.
Where did you make like the transition from? Like you said, you wanted to start making house. Where did this transition to garage happen?
I've always been into garage anyway. I've always been into garage, but then I was so. If you really want to go back to it, obviously speed garage has been popular. I'm not saying I'm the guy that brought it back into the scene, but I'm saying like in our scene, no one was really doing until No Flow was. Obviously, there was people producing speed garage.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like in our scene, people weren't really using.
You've
the
been
reach
giving
base.
Gunfinger
Do you know
General
what I mean?
for a
It's
reason.
tattooed on my arm for a reason, bro.
Hey,
You know what
Speedy
I'm
G.
saying? So no one was really doing it at that point. So I was like, I remember the first day I found Respace, like on, it was like when cavemen discovered fire. Literally, I was sat there like, I remember pressing it, it was like, vroom. I was like, oh my God. Mum, get in here!
So,
Get in here! It's just like that. Oh,
it's
nice.
like when you realised it wasn't just for pissing.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I was just there like, vroom, vroom. And then when you realise you go up octaves, I was just there like, so I mean, looking at my laptop, like, you know, what's that film when the cavemen, like, there's like a monolith there and they're all like, I was just like that.
Shining.
Looking at my laptop, I was like, I fucking made it.
I've cracked
I was
the
like, I've
code.
made it. And then I started pinging it out to people and then,
You didn't even gatekeep it, no.
no, I didn't. I sent it out. I put, so loads of you that will know me, you'll know me from the Twitter. Do you remember that I put, there was that Simpsons hit and run
Yeah, I
clip that I
remember
put
that, yeah.
and it got like 4,000 likes and that's what started getting me traction. And I
Simpsons
started,
with the fire. I know.
that's
Yeah.
it. And I started posting clips on Twitter of like my. It's really weird, isn't it? That's really what blew me. It was me posting clips on Twitter. What sort of like blew me up. It was short clips, which has changed. Like the whole algorithm of Twitter's completely changed now. Like it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
But
It's like
yeah.
a Reddit.
Yeah, so I done that, and then that started to get me traction. And obviously Jordan Masters, who I've known from way back anyway, because my mate's done a season with him. He's obviously owned Aromatic and that, and he was like, "Look, some of these tracks, he heard some of them like played out, and then he was like, look, I'll be interested in signing these." And I only had 2 at the time, which was Level 1 and New Flows, like that one Mario one we was talking about, and the Speed Gauge one.
At level 1.
Yeah. And he was like, look, I'm doing an event in Birmingham, come up, it'd be good to meet you and talk about it a bit more. So I went up there. Bear in mind, I don't know Nick David at this point. I've never met him. I've never spoke to him.
Yeah.
Gone up there and then gone to Aromatic, and Jordan's basically been like, Jordan's was like, right, Reeks, I've got 2 tunes of you. He was like, meet Nick David. I've got 2 tunes off him. And he was like, why don't you do like a joint EP?
What? So that
That's
EP
how
was the
Alchemy
reason why you
That's
met?
how
You're
Alchemy
lying.
started.
That's mad.
So I never knew him. And then Jordan was like, why don't you do a collab tune or something? And then, so me and the tune was originally going to be like, I don't know, RTK and Nick, virtual reality. And I'm not even joking. So that was on a Saturday, went home on a Sunday. And then literally by Sunday evening, Nick had sent me like, he'd sent like the foundations of what was virtual reality. He sent me like an 8-bar loop. And then I then structured it like out to a bit more, like to a full length track, and then sent it back to him. And then he added other bits, and then I finalised it, and then we sent it out. I sent it. I've known Ad Monty. He's like, that's my dog. I love Ad Monty. Do you know what I mean? I sent it to Ad, and then there was BU at 93 like the week later, and that was a clip. It was in back to back Rossi, back to back Casey Spillman. They dropped virtual reality in there. And then like BU posted it, all of that. And then I remember, bearing in mind, that was the second time I've met Nick yet at this point. And me and him were stood next to each other. I'd never had my tunes dropped out, neither it is. We stood next to each other in BU, like everyone's going mad. It was us seeing our tunes dropped. And I just looked at him, I went, should we just make a fucking alias then, shall we? And then he was like, and then we just went to the drawing board and we come up with the Alchemy name.
Yeah, you used a lot of Dexter's laboratory stuff, don't you?
Yeah, we used a lot of Dex. That was the branding behind it.
What was the idea behind that?
That
Where
was
did
the
that come
branding
from?
behind it. It was like sort of sciencey, chemistry, like alchemy, like. So
That's mad that he just had that vision and just forged it.
and fair play. So that's why we call Jordan the gaffer, innit? Because he's like, do you know what I mean?
He sort of made you, but it's better when stuff like that happens for a reason.
and
It happens
yeah,
naturally.
So then that's how Alchemy, and then after that we just like, mate, as you know, like, so obviously that's when I met you up in Manchester. Went for a phase of like, our sound, what we brought out at the time was very fresh before a lot of people had cottoned onto it, and like we was flying for a bit. We was flying, absolutely flying, and then but obviously, pardon me. Things happen, like you start making your own obviously you can't focus on that all the time. I was making my own music as well as Alchemy, and then just stuff happens. You start getting your own traction. It's life at the end of the day.
Do you reckon the sound sort of changed?
The sound changed a lot. Can I be honest with you? I fell out. So we play out very like when it's alchemy, it's like trancey, proggy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like the Alma Circle sound.
Do you know what I mean? Simple bass sound, dum dum
Like
dum,
obviously.
dum dum, and then a stab on top, like ding
Yeah,
ding
yeah,
ding. Do you know what I mean? Just all that's sort of our style. And I just got bored of it after a while.
You need that. Need that.
Do you know what I mean? I need that, bruv, when I'm playing that. And then I said to Nick, like, we'd done a couple of alchemy gigs and I was slipping speed carriage into it. Do you know what I mean? And then it was just like, I got to... And then that was it. But I remember we played a gig up in Cheshire. And then I remember after that, I was thinking, looking at the calendar, and I was like, oh, we ain't really got anything in the calendar after this. So... But it weren't like a decision was made to stop doing alchemy.
But you just felt like it was right.
We never even had a conversation. To be honest with you, I talk to Nick daily. I still talk to him all the time. He's a brother. He's very close.
Yeah.
I'm very close to his family. Do you know what I mean? So I love Nick. And it weren't when stuff like it's just life gets in the way of stuff. Stuff happens naturally. It's not something that you make a decision on sometimes and go, right, I don't think we should do this anymore. Because every time we've had the conversation, it's like, right, let's do this. But the thing I don't think people don't understand as well. Nick lived in Essex and I lived in South London.
So it's hard to
I always made the journey. And fair enough, because he come mine once and my laptop broke. It was hell, bro. He was like, never fucking.
It's like a long distance relationship.
Literally. So, I mean, it's like keeping a couple of tarts on the go now. I've got Nick and that. I'm trying to collab with other producers. Do you know what I mean? I've got my toes in different areas.
Keep them all happy.
Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep them all happy in that. But so that's what just sort of. And after a while, the distance thing just got in. And then, like I said, I was just doing my own thing as RTK.
And it started popping off.
Yeah, so it was mainly when Enzo got onto me.
What was like? So as a solo artist, would you say like Enzo was the first sort of pop up for like your support on the side of things?
So, no, really, if you're gonna go there, technically, it'd be Rishi. Really, I'm very close with Rishi and Adore. Obviously, I'm very close with them. So Rishi was like a big help to me, like at the start, and Maps as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like helping him as well. Not, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like helping us out, putting us in contact with the right people, this, that, and the other. And then I remember I was in contact with Enzo anyway from Alchemy days, and his cousin Daniele, and he knew I had a couple of aliases, and I have a couple of secret ones as well, which I won't go into. But so he already knew about me, and then when I was sending him music directly as RTK after, I was like, look here, I've got some tracks for you. I sent him, which was SE16 was the first one that I sent him direct, and then he downloaded it, and then I think I need to check the chat, but I think he was like within a couple of days he was like, look, I'm going to sign this, but he was like, it's for an VA. He's like, I'm planning for a VA, so we'll jump me on that, and then what I did is, I don't know if I want to give this sauce away, but this is how I got onto him. I had a backlog of music. I had about 15 tracks, and rather than just bum rushing him and going, there's 15 tunes for you, do you know what I mean? He's like, fucking hell, like that. I thought, what I'll do is, I'll send him one a week.
You're trickling in.
And it looks like I'm grafting that.
Yeah, you're on a week.
So he was thinking, after that, he was getting like, he got that, and then he was getting like one. I was just, what's happening? And I was just sending him over.
You had a calendar update, like, send Enzo a pic.
Sorry, one second, I was on the phone to Enzo. So I was sending him like one a week, and then he was obviously thinking, fucking hell, this geezer's on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's on it here. So
he knows
sounds like you're rolling tracks off quickly as well.
So, and he was thinking, this guy's not wired up right. Hey, do you know what I mean? Are you sleeping? Like, so I was just going bang, 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 bang. And then he was just like, mate, we've got an EP here now. He was like, we've got an EP here. Like, he was like, don't worry about the VA anymore. Do you know what I mean? Come over to this side. Like, so then that's really what started. And then I'm quite weird with how I share my music out. I latch onto one type of DJ, and then I'll be like, right, they're my guy, ping them, and then I'll sort of move on. And it's not like I do it intentionally. It's
That's
just
your main thing, and then you
it's
got
just
the
sort of,
sides.
it just sort of happens organically. So it was like Enzo was on to me for, bro, there was a point where I don't even know, because I've not seen him play in a while, but there was a point where you couldn't see Enzo play without playing one of my tunes.
Yeah, that's a sick feeling, that.
Mate, it's mad, bro. When he followed me back on Insta, I woke my mum up. I swear to you, I woke my mum up from bed. It was 11 o'clock at night or 11:30. I've gone, Mum, like that. She even follows him on, and she talks about him on first base terms, like she knows him. She's like, oh, how's Enzo doing? Like, over that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Bring him around for Sunday dinner.
Yeah. Because she's grateful, because obviously the way I talk about, like, it changed my life completely.
He lives in Manny, doesn't he? So you can link him more.
Yeah, I told him the other week, WhatsApp to him saying I was moving out to Leeds. And he was like, he hinted, he was like, oh, mate, I'm always in Leeds. My pals are there. So I think he was in going for a bevy. So Enz, drop me a WhatsApp, yeah, we'll go for that pint.
Well, it's all good. It's all good. Enzo, we're just finishing up third person podcast. You want to come for a pint at Northern
Come down to
Quarter?
Waldorf.
Yeah.
Northern Quarter.
That's how I know, because my mate was meant to go. So my mate got married, luckily, and he was meant to have a stag do in Prague, and it was. This is how my luck is. Yeah, the week before we was meant to fly to Prague, fucking Ukraine and Russia kicked off of each other, didn't they? So we didn't fancy getting involved in that. So we was like, we'll, you know what I mean?
Well, you reckon you got the full line?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Could you up a little set? Man,
yeah, I, do you know what I mean? At this current rate, I wouldn't even fucking die for England, let alone fucking Russia. So I was just like, we'll probably swerve that one, won't we?
Should have just took your helmet, mate.
So we went to the next best thing, Manchester. we went and stayed in the Holiday Inn up in Manchester, opposite the Waldorf. So that's why I'm going to keep mentioning the Waldorf. It's like a cult little place for us. Like every time we come Manny, we'll go down the Waldorf.
That
gonna
was,
go
that
there
was the
after?
stag do location.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, the Waldorf.
Some pints got seen in there.
I tell you what, I swear that's where I met you. That's when OBP done their thing at the Progress Centre. It was Casey Spillman, Julian Anthony. Do you remember that?
I do remember that, but I wasn't there that day.
Right, so I think I met some of the lads there that time. Because that was I think that was my first time raving in Manchester, and that's what made me realise.
I met you on the Kepler one. In
when,
Six
that,
Trees.
that was when I was Alchemy.
Alma, so yeah.
So I'll say this as a Londoner, yeah, like, and time spent in London as well, yeah. Raving up north, shit's all over raving up south.
Yeah.
Up south, do you know what I mean? Down south.
Up south.
Raving up north is so much better than down south. So much better, and it's the crowd. It's just the crowd, really.
Is that what influenced the move?
It weren't just. So I tell you what, we'll go into that. Put a pin in that. We'll go into that after. So Harry's my man. Harry Ratcliffe's my manager, who's like doing
Harry and Christy.
Harry and Christy. Christy's only just been brought on more recently, but
Interflow is it?
Interflow.
Yeah.
So it's Interflow artists, and he also runs a party art club. He's also just been sworn into Foundation FDTN as well. So Harry's also now got
Who
artists
else
on
Is that with Wadder?
Who else have you got on the roster?
on Interflow.
Interflow, yeah.
So I'll show. So the main ones obviously me, Malbs, Wallop,
Jelson, Stark,
Jelson,
Simo.
Star, Simo. I would. If I'm forgetting anyone,
They just
I'll-
signed Charlie.
Rice.
Yeah.
Has Rice Calls come over? Has he?
We might have to cut that out. Don't know if it's been announced yet.
I don't think he. I spoke to him yesterday and he didn't mention that to me. I'll Rice Calls. Hey, Maps has got a great idea for Neighbour as well for promo because you just mentioned that. For I don't know why I ain't done this.
I went
yet.
to Leeds,
Yeah.
and so it was Ricey, Bar, and we're playing for Glasgow when they had it upstairs in the loft at Mint Warehouse.
Yeah.
These lads had come. I can't remember where they come from. They travelled far. They were at the bar and they were going, "Oh, can't wait to see Neighbour." But I walked up and they were going, "I'm gonna take you to a Neighbour."
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Neighbour, get on this, son. Right, that's it here. I'm going to take you to a neighbour. Neighbour.
That's what they were doing.
That's a quality.
They started
one.
singing it to me, and I was like, "Yo!" I was like,
Yeah, mate, I'll tell you what was a bit that. I don't know if that graveyard video, though, that was a bit. That was a bit white for that, bro. I was a bit, as a Christian man as well, I was a bit like,
yeah."
fucking poor bloke's grave's just got a fucking dub plate sitting on it. Well, he said it home, didn't it? Good. It's funny, and it's an absolute belter.
Closer to God.
Oh, are you seeing it, mate?
Rhythm.
It's the
Interplanetary
wheel
Criminal.
spin that it does before, so it makes you look gully when you're spinning
is.
it.
Yeah.
It makes you
Yeah,
look like you just done something. And everyone, it does that closer to God, and it's
In a
it's
tight
like-
situation,
tight-
yeah.
Mate, I spun it at Gov to Fix, yeah, and the geezer filming it, yeah, he had his balls dropped like live, and he's like, oh, like voice cracking and that, because he's screaming like a little girl, and his like voice is all cracking. I was like,
it is a
bruv,
rhythm. It is a
it's
rhythm.
just- mate. Neighbours and
Interplanetary Criminal dropped it.
not surprised,
In
bro.
Boiler
All
Room.
them boys, shout out all of the
Paul
boys,
Street,
shout out
yeah,
going
yeah.
all of
places.
them.
Like
They are.
Scone, Riles, Bailey,
Scone, Riley, Bailey,
Cadence.
Don't forget Cadence, yeah, Neighbour, all top lads. I think, yeah, top lads, mate.
I mean, don't forget little Mick. Mick's doing bits,
I
yeah.
met him, I
Nah,
met him.
if you listen to the new EP they've got, he's
Yeah,
he's got a song
sorry.
called Better Than Dan
Was
or
that
something.
the like a VA type?
Yeah, on
I'm
Instagram.
gonna check that out.
Bro,
I'm gonna
it's
check that out.
fire.
And they're part of
All Paul Street.
agency. Is it
All day.
all day?
Tommy Hind- Tommy
Pabs.
Hind.
So that's my boy Pabs is on there.
Yeah,
innit?
Pabs
I'm
and
close to Pabs, so-
Arbella.
Yeah, he's
then
from
you
my
go.
way.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
from my way. Shout out Arabella.
Yeah,
Shout out the
Pabs-
old,
Pabs is the boy, he's
Shout out
getting one
Avanti.
Pabs has
He'll
got a
got
mix
that
out
one.
on third.
Pabs has got a mix out on our label.
Has he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
out. He's my
yeah,
boy.
Yeah, my brother. I was meant to go next weekend. Me, Pabs, Santi, and
Santi.
Malbs were
How
meant to
much
go.
ADHD has Santi got?
Me and him get on like that, bro.
Bro.
Like that. Me and Santi.
He's the
Large up
sickest
Santi.
man.
I tell you
He's
what,
the-
yeah,
he's the sickest man.
people need to get onto him because he's got. Not only is he he broke his laptop like a month ago.
Yeah, he's a good producer.
And since he's come back. He's like
how much
packer
he's
punched
made?
his laptop, bruv. He's like, he's on smoke, bruv. He's put his laptop in a packer punch and he's just like,
Bro, he's like wired different.
bruv, he's giving me hope because I broke my laptop. I ain't been producing in 2 months because obviously I just moved and I'm worrying about that before I buy a new one. I'm enjoying the break.
They're all Stoke boys, aren't they?
Yeah,
Now,
and he's giving me hope.
Me and Charlie went to go meet Pabs, and we had never heard of Santi before, never met him. And
He's a
then
funny
literally we went for a Greek scran, and Pabs was like, "Oh, it's my boy Santi." He was like, "Oh, yeah, nice to meet you, bro." We sat down with him for an hour. When
Shout out
we left,
Karma
bro,
Tracks as well.
he was different. Yeah. Oh, he was just jumping all over the gaff.
He just, I don't even know if I want to say, he just got the official diagnosis last week as well.
Big old Santi.
Oh, that is funny.
I'll jump my Ritalin crew.
Let's run it
We'll
back.
keep that, we'll keep that.
Run it back to what was the reason for the move back up to
I
the
was in with the Art Club boys. That was like my crew, so to speak. Like
Similar
with Wallop
sound.
and that. And they were all based up in Leeds. I was based down in London. I had no one. I love, you know what I'm like, my content game. I had no one to film content with. So I was like, didn't really have anyone to like film content with. Do you know what I mean? So I was just like coming up to Leeds to film content, as you know, with the sausage roll videos.
Yeah.
And then Harry was just like, bro, like, something come up, like, I was looking at potentially getting made redundant at work recently, and then Harry was like, look, we're about to move out into a gaff, and there's like another space there.
So you all live together now?
Yeah, I live in a gaff. Me, Harry, Artie, and Jartley all live with each other.
Right,
and then
so-
Wallop's like a 30-second walk. So I filmed the walk to Wallop's the other day. It's like a 30-second walk to his gaff.
That gaff just
And then the
screams
Head and the
Glaze up.
Arms, which I'm at every day if you want to come see me. It's a 1 minute walk from my gaff.
meet and greet.
Yeah. Star of Prime and £5. Can't go wrong. Batters.
What's them prices in London saying? No, about
Mate.
7, 8.
£8 a pint.
Really,
8
yeah.
sank a pint. Yeah, it's
crazy.
mad. It's mental.
So
It's
do you reckon?
mental.
So do you
I
reckon?
don't know how they expect you to drink them with your trousers around your ankles. You know what I mean? It's fucked.
Bent over the bar.
Yeah, literally. Go on. Anything else, mate? No. After that, they take out a mortgage to go down the fucking boozer nowadays in London.
Yeah.
Jokes.
Innit?
So,
Take out a Wongalone.
do you reckon? Do you reckon
Prices
the
and what?
networking and the collaborations obviously better
London's
up
very
north?
good
then?
for networking. Very good for networking.
Yeah,
I don't want to say
everywhere.
that because, like, the thing is, when I was at, mate, people know in the early on days of Alchemy, I was at everyone will know this. I was out all the time, bruv. Like, it's probably why I ain't a gas engineer anymore because I was like, I would go out on a Thursday night with the intention to go and work on a Friday morning, and then I'd bowl into my gaff on Monday morning, like 4 days later, wearing the same clothes, and my mum would be like, "Legend." No, she'd be like, "You make me feel fucking sick, mate," and I'd be like, "I feel like that as well." So then I was just out networking. That's what I was doing. Networking. Every
That's a word
weekend.
to make it sound normal.
Yeah, networking. And every weekend. And then, so it just got to the point where I built a lot of relationships with people. And this is a thing for a lot of artists, which is what I'll say with you now. Like, if you're trying to get bookings and that, obviously make music and that, but people resonate with people. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you meet someone out and you fuck with them, you're like, if they've got a good personality in that, it's like, mate, I want to put them on. When we done Alchemy and Friends, I've had people that we would put on that just because we just fuck with them. They're our pals. Do you know what I mean? Be like, mate, do you know what I mean? So that's the best thing is just make it organic as well. Do you know what I mean? Just try and be organic as possible. Just like make them natural connections with people.
I think if you meet someone, don't come on like a fan level. Like,
don't come on like a fan, mate. Do you know what? Yeah, don't do that. Or
just treat him like a person.
Just treat him like a person, mate. But I'm guilty of doing that as well because I've done it, mate. Don't get me wrong. Like the first time I met, like I even still get like around Enzo now. Still like little.
Yeah, but you WhatsApp him, so.
Do you know what I mean? Stop bringing that up. So, but I still get nervous around people sometimes. Do you know what I mean? But do you know what? I will say sometimes, like some DJs though, all of them, a lot of DJs are socially awkward, right? And because you listen in this game, you got to be good at your craft. Yeah, your craft involves being on your own, digging for records. It's a very socially recluse thing. It's not a team sport like football. You know what I'm saying to you? So you're on your own.
I'd say like you're one of the only ones I really know is just like 100% like not give a
Active.
fuck.
I think I'm just on the spectrum, mate. That's why. Do you know what I mean? I think I ain't wired up right. That's why.
Get onto Santi.
Yeah, get onto Santi. Santi, sort me out some Ritalin, bruv.
Sort him out with a diagnosis.
Yeah.
I'm definitely on
I've
some
been on the
sort of-
waiting list for ADHD
You need
for
to
like
book
over a
in.
year.
I think a lot of creative people though are slightly.
Yeah, they are. Mate, listen, all geniuses are crazy. And when I went to the doctors now, they were like, the amount of blokes getting diagnosed with ADHD is like something I've never seen before.
It used to be like frowned upon back in the day, but I reckon
Yeah,
it's
it
just-
used to
it's-
be a
it's
thing in school, like, oh, you got ADHD. Like, no, I haven't got ADHD.
Go in a separate class. and
Say,
shit.
like, do you know what I mean?
throw a chair.
Yeah, throw a chair across the room. I ain't got ADHD. But that's it in school. Like, they failed me. I ain't even going to shout them out my secondary school because bods will not. There will be bods watching this that go to school and that don't even know I went there. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know I'm from the manor because I'm not there anymore.
Any GCSEs?
Yeah, 4. I
Four's
got
enough.
four.
Hey,
I got.
you're a gas engineer,
more
bro.
than-
Yeah,
Four's
bro.
enough.
Do you know what I mean?
What,
That's all I need.
MVQ?
No, I didn't get English though. If you couldn't tell, I got.
Tarantino.
Yeah, I done the artwork on it. I got
A star in Cockney Slam.
Nah, bruv, what did I... Yeah, Cockney Slam, Alfie Moon. What did I even get, bruv? Might even bail my old dear up. Because I remember after I got my results, yeah, my old man made a thing with me and he was like, oh, listen, yeah, he was like, for every GCSE you pass, yeah, I'll pay you this. And for everyone you fail, you pay me this, yeah. And I remember getting my results, yeah, and seeing like E's and all that and going, belling up my old man going, Dad, you owe me some fucking money, kids. Like that, yeah. And then I went home and then I looked at it and he was like, you're in debt.
You're
to
at a
me,
loss,
bruv.
mate.
Like, yeah, you're at a loss. It was a D in maths, a D in science. No, that's a lie. A C in maths, a C in science, and then a B in drama, and then a B in DT.
Oh,
Yeah, I was great at drama. And DT, I excelled at DT. I'm good at building stuff. Do you know what I mean? I'm good with my hands.
with this is all you got at now.
Yeah, Gunfinger.
Nah, GCSEs myself weren't really.
Yeah,
Do
no,
you,
mate.
do you,
don't
with
need 'em?
Alchemy, though?
You don't
I've got
need-
a
you don't
question.
need 'em?
When you were with Alchemy and you were playing what you're saying, like the trancey beats,
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the chill beats. Was that Gunfinger just like trying to fucking
I still
get out of you?
fuck with it. Like, to me, Gunfinger could be anything over 128 BPM, really. Like, yeah, it ain't. But it just I feel like you got to get into it at the same time. There's one trick that I got taught about if you're not feeling it, how to like DJ, how to like get the crowd on side type thing, and like I've kind of just switched off topic here.
Tell them
but-
a secret.
So if you're ever playing a gig and you're like, say if you're like playing in a new city or something, you don't really know the crowd or you don't really know them too much, and you think like sometimes you'll turn up and you'll be playing a couple of tunes and it could be like your sets earlier on in the night or something like that, but you just feel like the crowd ain't really reacting to it the right way. What you want to do is you want to focus on someone that ain't enjoying themselves. So look out in the crowd when you're DJing and then spot someone at the back. Someone that just looks like they're only there because their mates brought them out for a night.
Yeah.
That type of person that's
Make
not
you feel
actually there.
awkward.
And then just focus on them. And then what you want to do is play to them the whole night. Just that one person, play to them. And then when you get a tune, once they're vibing, your job's done. You can relax.
You're staring at him.
Yeah, staring at them like that the whole time, just DJing like that.
Dance now.
Get on the mic.
Dance, girl.
Liverpool blow to the jaw.
Like that, and then that's it. Once it gets like that, I can't even remember the time. I feel like it might have been the other week, and they're watching this now, like that fucking, you know, the old Leonardo, like that. Like I told him that, and I'm like, oh, I can't remember who told me that. It might have been Cole Cox. Or
It was like, hello, you.
Yeah, he said like, oh, that was me, but I can't remember. But yeah, that's that is great advice, solid advice, because I've carried that to a couple of clubs before where I've been like, oh, I don't really know if the crowd are feeling it, and then you play to one person, and once you get them on side, or you could do the exact opposite. You could play to someone that's absolutely having it, and just keep playing to them all night.
Well, speaking on advice, what sort of advice would you go a bit further in and say to give people who are learning production or
Learning
DJing
production,
or-
just get so once I started noticing traction is once you have a distinct sound. Once you have a distinct sound, you're good to go from there. Like when it gets to a point where people can be out in a rave and they hear a tune going off and they're like, right, that's this.
You
I
know
know
who's
that's
it.
a,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Oh, that's a Malps track. Do you know what I mean? That's a Wallop track.
Wallop, you can definitely do it with.
Yeah, Wallop you can tell. But
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Things like that. When you've got it to that level, I think you're that's it. You start building your brand around that and all of that. I think that's what the main. When I was doing Alchemy and that, obviously, it was like this and that. Do you know what I mean? It was like
Yeah.
night and day.
Was you making alchemy tracks? Then you're probably going on your ones and playing,
And then making
like,
speed garage. And then,
exactly,
do you know what I mean? And then I'd be getting a couple of gigs and I'd get used to like playing out garage. And because I had 2 USBs, I had like an Alchemy USB and like an RTK USB.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
When's High Mum dropping?
Say that again?
When's High Mum dropping?
So people are gonna hate me for this because I put up a story like 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks ago. I put up a story because I got the masters back, and then the ADHD went into full swing, and I was like, right, get a story out there. Masters back. Done a story like, yeah, we'll drop it in 2 weeks, and then literally a very big label replied to the story. I'm not going to say who. One sec. I've just got hay fever. And a big label reached out to us and was like, look, what if we want this on wax, basically? And then I'm a sucker for wax. If you dangle that in front of me, bruv, I'm like, oh. So we might. I don't know. I'm gonna have a word with Maps because he had the gig at Funked Up last night. Large up the Funked Up boys.
Do you reckon you'd have to get the clearance on
That's
the?
what, but the people that we're chatting to, they know all the ins and outs.
Did he? Yeah.
But if I ban, I don't know. I don't want to
Jump in Skepta's DM.
I don't want to get. Well, I know Maximum. Another shout out. I'm name dropping like crazy.
Well, you WhatsApp him?
No, not on that stage yet. But soon.
Working on the number.
BBK.
But I was thinking that because I don't want to get sued out my arse like for that because that's the same thing we're having with Alfie Moon. Right, everyone messaging me about Alfie Moon.
Yeah, you need to send me that.
Yeah, unless you set up a GoFundMe to pay the fucking fee when I get sued out my arse for it for dropping it. It's a Catronada sample, bro. Like, it's
bait. Heavy.
Yeah,
so many people are using Catronada. Isn't that the same as that one that?
Yeah, but it's like I'll get like royally fucked if I
drop it on third. We'll firm it.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that.
Will unknown artist it? But I don't know how it works.
Oh no, I did.
Because I was asking Cam Stockman because obviously he's just had that success with a release recently, and he was. I was saying to him, I bet.
Was it Joyce Sims? Is it?
Yeah, and I was saying to him, I bet he was having. I know for a fact, because I've had a couple of conversations. Mm-hmm. I bet you he was having some crazy numbers thrown at him. Yeah, crazy numbers. So fair play to, and this is why I don't think people appreciate what Cam's actually done there.
It's perfectly done.
But I don't think they appreciate what he's done by just releasing it then. Because I'm telling you now, I don't know this for a fact, but I guarantee you he was getting thrown some crazy numbers.
6.
Yeah, some figures probably to say releases. And he knew that it would be a case of it would be headache to release it. He'd have to wait a year and he just went, do you know what? Fuck it.
Because so many people are playing it,
and he done it. So, and I messaged him saying, you've actually inspired me around that.
Just drop it.
Just
drop it yourself.
Again, I need to. So Cam has sort of been helping me out a little bit.
He got played 3 times with Dimensions when I was there. I told
just
you.
For free?
Yeah.
Was it as many as 4?
Madly was rinsing it. Banana played it.
Yeah.
I heard it for the first time on a banana boat party, and then went to the beach stage, seen Madly play it, and then the day later he played on the boat. Madly.
Video for him.
Got every single time. I sent him every single one.
Yeah. Do you know what? So that's one of the only tunes that I've made that's gotten like traction straight. Jungle is massive. Like, I made that in 2021, 2022. I can show you the Ableton file. Like, I made it 3 years ago now? We're coming up to 4 because it was the start of the year. In 2026, it will be 4 years old. And at the time, I sent it, bro, like, Rossi's had that for years. I've sent it to all these bods. I've had him for years. And it was only, like, recently, I can't remember who started playing it again. And it started getting traction.
Enzo.
No, he's never played it.
Has he not?
Enzo's never played it. Never played it. It was Rossi that started playing it again. And then Matt. Oh shit! I almost just revealed the label it's on, but yeah, we'll blur that out.
You said like 3 letters there.
Sorry.
It's all good.
So
bleep.
Oh wait, I know it.
Yeah, I've baited it. It doesn't matter. So it's coming out on that obviously, and then so other than that, normally I make tunes and like people only cotton onto them when other DJs start dropping them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like DJs sit on them for years and years, and then they'll notice. So I've had people mess me like send me that, and I'll go scroll up. That's what I'll say. Scroll up. It's there fucking a year ago. So, do you know what I mean? I've already pinged it to you. But
they're just on the back of someone else loving it though.
Yeah, mate, and I can't thank him enough. Like, especially like I messaged Enzo the other week because obviously I'm playing Locust as well now.
That Halloween lineup.
Yeah, bro. For me, like you got to understand, I grew up like going
that
to
is some lineup by the way.
Locust Range.
Must be buzzing for that.
Yeah, bro. I grew up like going to like Fuse and like Locust. You know what I mean? Talk about the days when Enzo was still wearing the V-necks and that, bro. We're talking about back then when he had the old...
I was thinking going down me.
I'm seeing a lot of lineups now though with the likes of like Samuel Deep on the same lineups as like Porsa and stuff like that. Like, what's your
I think a lot of people are trying to break into that.
It is. It's sort of.
Listen, I've said this before. It's all well and cool going out undergrad, but it don't fucking pay the bills, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're right. That's exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They have to come up with like businesses and that. It's like UFC fighters and that. Like, they ain't, unless you're McGregor and that, you ain't making fucking money. And then you watch Dana going to the casinos with all them streamers now and going, "Here you go, here's a meal, there's half a meal." He's a wet wipe. Like, what's he doing? Geezer sat there with like broken jawbone, watching it on his phone, like paying his hospital bills, and Dana's just there like, W's in the chat, guys. Like, all of that. He's like,
Well done. Fight of the night.
yeah, fight in the night, stream of the night, 2 mil, and then some fucking geezer can't even feed his family.
So is that your
knocked out, spark cold?
is that your go-to
Flew him over from like
personal
Costa Rica or
interest
something.
behind
I love
UFC?
UFC. I love UFC and boxing. I'm more into UFC. I'm more into UFC than boxing.
But you'll stay up and make a track until the fight starts. and
Yeah,
then-
yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah,
that
stay up and
standard.
make a
That's
track.
that London in you, that pinky finger.
No, I'm just.
So other than that,
Well,
you,
it's just where I've got etiquette.
what other than that nowadays, you're just linking Wallop, Harry,
Wallop every
Charlie, all
day. Mate, obviously I'm not working, innit? So I'm just fucking probably Harry's probably coming home from work, like, and I'm just there on the sofa, like scratching my arse, like, saying, mate, like that. You're probably thinking, get a job, you bum. Harry's working every day, innit?
He's
like,
grafting.
Mate, I woke up at like 3 o'clock the other day, got up, and he's like fucking got in from work. I was like, sweet.
that. What's for tea?
Yeah, literally. But to be fair, I'd been going back and forth to London.
Yeah, I seen that. Didn't you get a coach or something?
Yeah, bro, this is
Well,
what I
that's
mean
weird,
about
that.
my luck. So
The
I've
black
come up
leather
to
gloves,
Leeds
One of them
last week.
cancelled trains.
It's mental. I brought where I've packed my suitcases with all my stuff. I packed like 4 suitcases, yeah. And I thought, right, I'll bring like one essential one with like the stuff I need, and then I can courier the rest up. You know what I mean? So I've come up here, and then literally on the first day, I've opened up my suitcase. It's got no pants or socks in it. Yeah. I was like, bruv, I'm not. Listen, I'm not going to re-shop on all pants. I'm not leaving the Calvins down in London and all that. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, right, Flixbus. So I've got a bus straight back down to London again. And
From
then,
Leeds.
Yeah, from Leeds.
You're mad.
No, the next day. I didn't do it the same day. I
Oh,
went
I
bed
was
and
gonna
done the
say,
next day.
how
No,
long
no,
is
no.
it?
And then it was like, it broke down in Nottingham. And then it broke down again in Northampton.
hell.
And then the coach driver decided, oh, do you know what? I've had enough today. So I'm going to change drivers. So then we had to wait for the new driver to turn up. And I was just like, I ain't got anywhere to be, mate. Don't worry. Do you know what I mean? I was saying to him, it was
everyone else
11:30.
kicking off?
Yeah, I was kicking off because I was like,
How many
"Geez,
people on the bus?
I don't know, like 20 probably. No, less than that, 15. But then I was like saying to him, like, you're going to drop us off in Victoria at like 12:30. There's going to be no trains. You're going to pay for my £200 Uber down South London, are you? Well, how am I going to get you leaving us stranded, bruv? Like, and then he started panicking after that, realised, and then the new driver got there eventually and we got down to London. But even then, I was down in London. I was like, well, get me up to Leeds already. Do you know what I mean? Like, I probably love it.
I don't know if
Is that sort of like the reason you moved up behind a funny story about in your own house, or
Right, so,
needed to escape.
yeah, right. I'll tell it, innit? Because it is fun. When I was like 8, I got arrested breaking into my own house, innit? When I was like 18 years old, bruv. Like, so I used to work in BHS, right? And then when I started, my dad was basically saying to me, like, you're about to turn 18, so you're working in fucking BHS, mate. What the fuck are you doing with yourself? Like,
What's
it's like
VHS?
that's how I'm showing my age here. British Home Stores, they don't exist no more.
Yeah.
So that was what I used to work in retail, like work in a lighting department and just sell like lights and that all day, like
a bit like IKEA?
sort of, yeah,
Yeah.
similar concept. And so when I finished working there, I got a job in recruitment, as you do, because that's the 3 categories everyone does now: either recruitment in Australia or sells gear. That's literally it. That's literally it. And I mean travelling when I say you sell Australian. So I went and done recruitment, and then it was
corporate
like,
straight
yeah,
away.
proper. And bro, and listen, what you wouldn't even believe. So you wouldn't know who I used to recruit for. I used to do central government. So I used to recruit for like DEFRA, Home Office, MI5.
I do that.
Yeah. So that's what I used to recruit for. So like business analysts like that. It was like IT, PPM, that type of stuff. I used to work for like a deco, which is like very senior corporate kind of business thing. So anyway, I was working in there, and I've done my first. It was like the first drinks or party, whatever you call it. You know, it's like an open bar. It was like end of quarter drinks type thing.
Yeah.
So I've gone there, and they were like, because I was a new lad, yeah, they were like, right, we're gonna get you absolutely battered. Do you know what I mean? Paralytic, like.
Little did they know.
Yeah, and mate, they did though. Like, I was lagging, so they sent me in a cab home. Got in a cab home to my gaff, yeah. Right, it's like a 5-minute story, right? So I've got to my gaff, right? I've got out, I'm lagging, yeah, and I'm going upstairs, so I've got stairs to get up to my house. I'm getting up there, right? And I've got big glass bifold doors, just like my front door, yeah. And I'm there, and I'm like, looking in my pockets, yeah, and I've lost everything. I ain't got a phone, I ain't got my wallet, I ain't got my keys. I'm like, oh God. So I'm banging on the door. I'm going, let me in.
Is your mum and dad in?
Yeah, my mum and dad are in. I'm banging on the door. I'm going, let me in. Let me in. Like, it's like 3 in the morning. No one's answering. I'm out there for like half hour.
Shit,
and I pick up a stick and I'm like hitting the door with a stick. So I'm like, let me in. I'm lagging. Yeah, I'm 18. This is like a life.
trying to open
Just trying to like make a noise. I'm going, what are you doing? Like that, yeah. And then nothing. And then there's like a big metal ashtray on the table, yeah. And I'm like, if you don't open the door, yeah. I'm like, if you don't open this fucking door, I'm gonna break me way in, like that, yeah. So I'm like the big bad wolf. I'm gonna blow and blow, and then I'm there like huffing and puffing, and I just go. Smashed into this glass barcode,
bastard.
right? So I'm like that, right? I'm climbing through this little hole. Smash this hole, right? I'm climbing into this hole there. I'm raging at this point, yeah, because I'm fuming, right? I've just had to break in, and the first order of business is up to my parents' room right now. They're getting it. They are getting it. So I've gone right. Sorry, Oscar. Poor dog. Right, upstairs. Got to march in the door. Yeah, I've gone bang, swung their bedroom door open. Boff. No one's in there. I'm like, fuck, they're on holiday, ain't they? Yeah, they're on. I forgot. I'm that lagging. They're on holiday. They're not even in the gaff. I'm like, fuck, yeah. Look outside. And then the garden lights turn on. I'm like, that'll be on there coming back from holiday. Like, I'll be like, so I'm like, got all angry again. I'm like, right, run downstairs again, out through the glass again. And as I've climbed out the glass, I just hear, stay where you are, bang, they're thrown on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I'm like looking up, right, there's all old Bill over me. I'm like, whoa. Right, they're like, right. Stay where you are, you've been arrested on suspicion of armed burglary and breaking and entering, like all this shit. And bearing in mind, I'm wearing a fucking suit, a three-piece suit there. I'm like to him, bro, I'm like, if I'm going to break in, like, do you think I'll be a bit more subtle than a suit and a fucking ashtray? Do you know what I mean? I'm no mastermind, but surely not. And then they're checking, like, trying to check, like, that I live there.
Looking like you're on a heist.
So I can't prove anything. Like, they're like, where's your wallet? I ain't got my wallet on me. And they're all getting ready, like, they're like, right, well, you're Nick then.
Shut like a family picture.
So I said to them, listen, yeah, you lot, they got me down into the wagon, and I'm like, no. Go up into my house, yeah. I fucking live there, right? Go look round. There's going to be pictures of me everywhere. You're going to look like idiots. So they go up the stairs. They come back down 5 minutes later, and that's the day I found out my parents don't love me at all. There weren't a fucking single picture of me. Not a single picture of me up in the gaff. Obviously, scrapbooks all tucked under. Oh, yeah, that's our DJ's son. Like, he's a DJ, like, all of that. And then they nicked me
Got
for
pictures
it.
of Enzo, though.
Yeah, there's pictures of Enzo. No, and then there's probably pictures of my dad loves Malps, innit? He's like his other son. Like, probably
Malps,
pictures of Malps
Enzo.
there, him and Malps at the football like that. And then, yeah, they took me back. But to be my old man, to be fair to him, when he's come back, picked me up from the station the next day, like, they're white as a ghost because he's like proved that I lived there. And they're like, you fucking idiots, you just nicked my son from being in his own fucking house. Like,
Your dad not mad about the smash window, no?
yeah, so, but what I had to do is I just got paid that day. It was payday. So I remember getting paid, like, I was an apprentice recruiter. I remember getting paid like 1,200 or something, calling up 24-hour window glazing business in Bromley or whatever, and then him coming round, measuring it all up and that, like, sticking a bit of plywood on the door, like, yeah, the glass will be here next week.
Why
There's
in the cuff
900
on the
quid.
floor?
Yeah, no, it was just the next day he come round. And then my dad was like to me, I want to go mad at you, but you sorted it type thing. Do you know what I mean? So he kind of didn't. He was like, you're probably embarrassed enough. Like, do you know what I mean?
Reese, is this double glazed?
Yeah, this isn't double glazed. So yeah, that's the story of me getting nicked breaking into my own house.
Well, speaking of breaking, you put a post up not long ago about breaking your laptop. How was that feeling when you had so many tracks?
Oh, mate, no. So this is an update for people because I commented on a TikTok. This is when the laptop had just broken. I couldn't get recovered.
You weren't chasing this pack a punch, were you?
Yeah, no. And people were going to me, oh, when's this dropping? When's that dropping? And I was going, look, I was replying to TikToks going, they're never dropping. I've just broke my laptop. Like, but
It shocked me when I heard Alpha Moon get played. I was thinking, I swear.
No, I've got it. So update, I sent my laptop off to a company about a month ago. Which is bad because I should probably shout them out, but I don't even know what they're called. But the bastards charged me 800 quid for it. So basically, they recovered everything off my laptop.
Yes.
Everything. So I've got it all back. And the only reason I say that is because when I asked like Azad and Matt Littman, the same thing happened to them. I was like, how much do you pay? They were like 200 quid.
You know, I done it for free.
I done it for free. You know for future.
800 quid. Well, I know that now. 800 quid later.
All you have to do is drop a VA with that's it.
Yeah,
Or
well,
you-
I'll give you Alfie Moon.
I'm not
Contract
even
for
lying.
VAs
No. Anything. technology-wise, if it breaks, you need something restoring.
Really?
Dan's
He's your man. Dan the man.
Bro, he's
Dan the
literally-
man.
He's like a walking
We'll sort
server.
invoices out and everything.
He's got a server rack in his house.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's got a server room.
That's mad.
Yeah, we've got a cloud. We've got a third cloud, and it runs off his server.
Swear down.
Yeah,
So I don't know
sure.
if he's like winding me up or not.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Because
I'll
these
show
are
you.
told me that they owned Lacoste earlier, and I was like,
no.
oh, yeah.
All my clothes.
No, listen, I
Under the
swear.
stairs is the server room, bro.
Oh, what, Harry Potter? No, in the cupboard. Get out!
Big generator.
I'm programming. Leave the dinner at the door. Don't come in. I'm programming. Dead arm and that. I'm programming.
Oh, that is so you as well.
Yeah. No, what a legend. Big up, Dan. But yeah, no.
No, that's
Are we
funny that.
we getting onto the questions? Mindset.
Mindset.
Yeah. What's the mindset?
It's a
external
difficult,
to the
like,
minute?
because look, let's be honest here. When anyone asks this question, everyone's always going to go into like that, where they're like, I'm not going to try and sound like some philosophical. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know what to expect from you. Pint of fag.
yeah, bruv. Like, my mindset is, yeah, I'm doing this shit because
Be
I fucking
happy.
love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm not doing it to go to the middle. I'm doing it because I want to go to the very top, bruv. Like, I genuinely see myself getting to like them ketamine levels and stuff like that.
You've got to be that kind of like live for it though.
I live
It's
like,
your life, innit?
and this is what when people I live this life, like I live music in it. Like it's not just something that I like. When I make music, yeah, I can't just. I'm not the type of person that would just go on my laptop every day and be like, oh, let's see what comes out of it. Do you know what I mean? I've got to be feeling a certain type of like. It's very much emotion based. Like I'm not trying to say I'm a melt, but I put everything into it.
Yeah.
I put my heart and soul into that shit, and I
So
genuinely do.
when you're hitting a studio session, are you like locked into it?
Bro, like literally, yeah. Like when I'm.
How
So
do
if you look back to
ADHD
20,
with it?
it's when I was 2022, right? I was not living. So I weren't living at home. I was like living in a bed, like not bed sit, like similar bed sit. I was working out on site. I wanted to try and move out from home. I was living in like a 1 bedroom in Eltham in a bed sit. Like I just like was in. Yeah, I was living in a bed sit in Eltham. I was in a bit of trouble at the time, and then I was just like, my mindset was very much like, I'm fucking pissed off. I'm very angry with everything right now. I'm pissed off, like, and I was just going to the studio and just that's when I made Menace, I made Gully, I made Jungle is Massive, like all within a space of 2 weeks because I was just like, it's just how it's a reflection of how I'm feeling, and it's very much like I'm bare spitting, innit? Bloody hell. It's very, yeah, innit? Get an umbrella up. It's very much like a reflection of how I'm feeling. It's not just like something I can just go on and create. If I go on and it's not happening, it's not happening. But it's very much art for me. I feel like it's a reflection of my current state of mind and how I'm feeling. So, like, the Alchemy days was very like just getting into like this new scene and very happy and a bubbly time. Do you know what I mean? It was very
You've got to find
trancey,
that real
proggy.
passion.
Do you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
then, and it's a reflection of the music we was making. It was summery, and then winter comes. I'm in a bed sitting out. Do you know what I mean?
No,
I'm
you want
working on
Gunfingers,
site. I'm
like-
pissed off of the world. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like, this is how I feel. Listen to it.
It's your way to express.
Yeah, and that's it. It always has been a way of me expressing
So
myself.
pushing yourself with the music.
So the mindset.
What's the goal with the next 5 years?
I don't know because I don't want to put a time on it. But even when I see myself this time next year, it's always been this time next year I'm gonna blow. This time next year I'm gonna blow. In 5 years I'm playing. You just can't get away from me in 5 years. That's the point. It's
love
gonna be like you just can't get away from me.
Yeah.
You just fucking getting sick of this bastard now. Do you know what I mean? Everywhere you go, line up everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't get away from me. But that's the way I see it, and I don't know. And I think a lot of people. I use the content and the personality to my strength. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, God forbid a DJ shows a bit of personality sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Because I see
That's
that.
funny though. People want
Bro,
them funny.
when I put the
Jealousy said
sausage
same
roll
thing.
thing out, I see the hate. Trust me. I can see people going, God forbid DJs just keep
What
it
makes
about
a
the
great
music."
sausage roll, mate?
Yeah.
Nah,
Do you know what I
at this
mean?
day and age, you've got to add socials in though.
You have to. You have
gotta.
to. You have to. But you've got to make it like, listen, don't force content. I'm a very big believer on don't force content. False content is very obvious that it's false and you're just doing it for the sake of getting it out. Like if I won't, like for example, I went out filming RTK show episode 2 dropping next week. Yeah, well by the time it's probably dropped by the time this comes out. No, you lot. No, I'm joking. And then,
Get onto him, give
yeah,
him grief.
no, I'm joking. Low, lame ones. And so what was I forgot what I was even saying then.
No, deserves you right that.
That's the ADHD.
Nah, we'll jump on to.
No, you're on about RTK episode 2, innit?
Yeah, RTK. So when I went to go and film it out in Leeds the other night, my cameraman, right, the cameraman, so shout out Tom Wilson, Irresistible Digital. He's the GOAT cameraman. Like, he's so keen.
Yo, chill.
Oh, yeah, sorry, lads. He's so keen. Like, you go out into town and he's just camera up, right.
Yeah, that's
do
what,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what
He's
you want.
keen.
Make notes.
And he throws ideas at me. So, like, I'm not the type of person, I can't just go out with no direction. So I met him at like 1 a.m. the other night in Leeds, and he was just like, go and film uni students. And I was like, right, sick, we'll do that.
Go and film uni students.
That's how they wrong, didn't it? Like, yeah.
Yo,
Pause.
what are you up to on your Friday night?
Well, I'm that geezer that was filming all the birds in Manchester. You know? So he was like, we'll go and film him in the queue and like ask him questions and all of that and see what we get out of it. And like the first 2 people I asked were just dry. I asked these birds and they were dry. They had nothing about them. They were looking at each other and that, trying to like laugh as if I was the one being the mug. Like I was the mug with a camera and a microphone. Do you know what I mean? And everyone looks at you as well. Like even the bouncers give you that look. They see you coming up with a camera.
Yeah, but especially when everyone's
We got a few
lingering
looks
all
today,
day.
video
They
when you
think
come
we're one of
down.
them TikTokers and that. They
Yeah.
think we're one of them streaming donuts and we're not. Like,
Yeah.
we're DJs.
Well, that's one of the main things. That
WhatsApp
you've just got to,
Enzo.
Yeah,
you've just
we
got to not be arsed about it. You've got to
You
do your
can't.
own thing.
But that's it. When I was going out and filming the other day, the first 2 girls left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, and they was just a bit like, after that, I was like, oh, these are all going to be dry. And then I went round for half hour, I'm not feeling it. And then out of nowhere, I was just like, all right, fuck it. And I just started going up to them. And we've got some unreal footage for the next one, like some great footage. So I can't wait to drop it. But at the same time, it's like just me going around taking a piss, really, isn't it? But we'll see.
Yeah, no, I can imagine going around to randomers, obviously.
One geezer
it's
just spoke up
based
with
on
his
their
birds.
mood, that's all. Oh, was
His
it?
bird just split up with him. And she's walked
Oh,
off. He's
crying
sat there
and that.
crying. I'll show you the video.
And you're like,
And I go up to him, I'm like, do you like speed carriage, mate? Like that. And he's like, fuck off.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'll show you.
speed goes. Yeah. I mean, we can clip it in if you
Yeah, we
want.
can clip it in. Yeah, because it would have dropped by now. So yeah, go on, there you go. And you clip that in as well. Turn it up so you can hear it. Have you heard of speed carriage before? Fuck off. No worries, mate. Poor bastard. His mate sees the camera, like, whoop, looks away straight away. Yeah.
So, have you got many sets coming up north now?
Yeah, bro, do you know what? Yeah, this. Oh, mate, she's gonna. I just spilled coffee on the fucking table. Sorry, Naomi.
If that's on that white cap, you're getting booted out of here.
So this club season winter is due to be the busiest time for me ever that I've ever been, and I'm actually buzzing for that. I've got like 10 gigs in the calendar.
Any big lineups you can sort of
Yeah,
like drop
obviously
off?
Locust,
One,
Locust.
apart from Locust, yeah.
I'm on
Stacked.
Locust, so obviously like Rich Necks are on the lineup with me and all that. Like, I mean, they're buzzing.
The Rich Necks back to
Ri-
back with
yeah, Rich Necks and Madly and that.
The whole
and
scene's on
they've
that
all been
lineup.
messaging me like, mate, I can't wait. To be
Madly.
like,
The whole scene's on it, literally.
Yeah, no, I seen it.
the whole
It's good.
scene's on it. I know.
Might have to come down. What day
Yeah,
is it?
come down, bro.
What day
It's
is it?
2nd of November. It's in the calls, and I've actually got. I'm not going to reveal my set time, but I've actually got like a main slot, so I'm not like warming up or nothing.
Oh, Wallops are playing as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Wallop's playing, but he's in a different bit. To me.
What, are you on the terrace?
No, I don't actually know.
the
Where I
lot?
am. I don't know where I am.
Is it Mintwell?
No,
Yeah.
it's down at.
No, it's in the calls in London. It's in
yeah,
London.
It's in London.
Yeah, it's down in London.
It's in London, brother.
London
But
trip.
It's a locust.
I can also announce the that thing that I'm starting up with a loft as well. Loft, what's it called? Warehouse Leeds. In the loft, the RTK and Friends.
Yeah.
So obviously we're doing that. I've got the first ones. It's Sweely, Burnski, OC, and someone else.
It's gonna be heavy.
Yeah, and then me.
When's
I'm doing
that?
He
RTK and
he
Friends in
loves
the loft, but
Burnski.
we're not.
So that's your event.
Yeah. They've given me that. But what we're going to do is we're going to take it all over the country. So it'll be like, we'll probably do the next one in Manchester.
Warrington.
I'll go to Wales.
Warrington. Hit
Warrington. Oh, I don't know. I've heard bad things about Warrington.
Nah, the
I
basement's
don't know. I
heavy.
need to be careful with come on me wheels after that, though. I know you lot are like over there. But,
You have your
I'll come back. My motor will be on bricks.
Yeah.
Literally.
you have your Ryan behind. Like
Yeah,
that.
I'll have Ryan. At least Ryan knows how to fix mobility scooters, so I've got a lift home sorted. Like,
So what we like to do towards the end of the pod is ask the 3 generic questions to all of our guests. So the first one would be, what is your dream back-to-back?
You have to be formal for a second, by the way.
Yeah.
Enzo.
You don't have to be formal.
Enzo,
obviously.
okay.
Just go Enzo, innit?
Yeah, you should just message him, can't you?
Yeah, sorry. I could just ask him for one. B2B this weekend?
And what is the dream venue?
Brett.
Brett, what for AD though?
Yeah, mate, listen, I went there. So
I think I'm going again Easter.
do you know what? This goes back to it. That's what changed my sound to garagey stuff. I didn't mention that. I went Brett for ADE 2022, and those that know me that were there and were with me, I was in Brett for 48 hours straight.
Yeah.
For that Slack Funk Marathon. Did not leave, bro.
That's
Mate, I remember the
cold.
security guard, the Terminator in there.
Oh, didn't I me?
Oh, bro, he kept following me about.
Are you still here?
Yeah, that's what he said. He left, I was like, where you going? And he's like, my shift has finished. And I was like, how is it? Yeah, them one's like, gone off you, pop. And then he's gone, and he's like to me, before he left, he was like, my friend, you should really get some sleep, you know? He's like, this is not healthy. This is not good. You've been in here for 2 days now, okay? So go home.
This
go
accent,
home.
by the way, is
Dutch.
on it.
Yeah, he's like, you should really go home, okay? My friend's not healthy. I was like, I've got it off, pop. Like. And he's come back the next
See you in
morning.
2
9
days.
hours later, he's come in. He's seen me. I've gone, hey. He's just like,
my friend.
my French, not good. And my mate lost his passport. So I was,
Nah, that's
listen,
jokes.
I was the last man out of Brett physically because
You
they were
lock
like,
up.
you have to wait until everyone leaves. So me and my mate Jay were in there while they're sweeping up. There's no one in there. The bar staff are getting ready to go, and the security. I've got an eye. Like, obviously, I've been in Brett for tea. Mine's like fucking. I had the full beams on. Yeah. Like, he was like, didn't even want to look at me. He's like walking around like that. I'm like that. Like a barn owl, like walking around the venue, like thinking like I've got X-ray vision with a passport. Like I've got,
Started scanning through walls.
yeah,
and shit.
scanning through walls. Like, passport not detected. And he was going, I'll tell this story. I'd only met this bloke. I'm saying my mate, I met him on holiday. I was like, no, don't worry, mate, I'll stay to the end with you. We're walking back I'm staying in the Mercury Hotel, so it's literally like you can see
Yeah, it's
Brett
across
from
the
the
way.
gaff.
Yeah, I stayed there.
I'm walking about with him and I'm going, oh, like, where are you going now? He's like, oh, I'm staying in a hostel, yeah. I'm like, bruv. Like, what? He's like, I'm like, where is it? He gets up the Uber, yeah. And he was like, bruv, it was like an hour away. I was like, and I know the bloke didn't even have no dough. I was like, you even got the dough for that? Like, he was like, nah. And then I considered lending some random bloke money for an Uber, but I thought I ain't ever going to fucking see that again. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, look, listen, mate. Come back to mine, you can come stay at my gaff, yeah? Bearing in mind, Malps is in it. Remind me, tell the story of how I met Malps as well after. This is a banger, yeah? So Malps and my mate Jake are staying in the room, right? And I just open the door. They've been asleep for hours, yeah? I open the door and I just go, sweet boys, this is my mate. He's going to stay tonight. And then my mate just like, boy lies on the floor, yeah? And my mate Jake's lying down in bed and he's got his Rolex on the side and all you hear is him just go, Jake grabbed his own Rolex on the side, put it in his pocket. He's like thinking, who's this geezer? Random chavvy in my room. I said to him next day, I was like, did you like put your Rolex in your pocket? He was like, yeah, brother, who the fuck was that geezer? Never seen it again. I just still talk to him.
Go on, before we ask the last question, you roll with a story about how you met Malps.
So me and Malps met in ADE in 2022.
Really?
Yeah, sick.
So Malps was
Best way to meet someone, that.
Yeah. So he was putting out. Oh, he's gonna kill me. What was the tune? It was I can't remember the tune that put me onto him. Found him on SoundCloud, and at this point, no one else was making speed gauge like that in our scene. So I was like, bro, who's this geezer?
On job.
Yeah, on job. That's it.
On
Top
job.
man. It was on job.
Nice you.
Was trying to find it everywhere and couldn't find him. So I was trying to find him on Insta, Twitter, everywhere. Couldn't find him. And then I found him on Twitter one day. I see him tweet something, and I was like, I DM'd him. Do you know what? We'll get the DMs up. I DM'd him. I've gone, bro, is that you? Are you on job? Is that you, Malps? And he's like, yeah, mate. And I was going, I deleted his Twitter, innit? Yeah, so job, and I was like, bro,
Was
is
it not
this
released
you?
though, no?
No,
So
just
it's on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
He just banged it
Oh,
up as a
yeah,
free
yeah.
download.
Charlie showing it me.
And I was
back
like,
in
bro,
the day.
like, this is insane. Like, this is proper, like, my type of music. Like, I don't really know anyone making this music. Like, we need to, like, collab.
Banger.
And then we started talking, and he was going, I was going, you going ADA, bruv? He's going, no, I ain't. I was going, why not? He's going, I ain't got, none of my mates want to go. And I was just, I think I was a bit half cut at the time. I was just going, bruv, come with me. Yeah. And he actually went, sound, go on, I'll come with you. And I thought,
Sick.
Oh, fuck.
oh, fucking hell, like, he's actually coming. I was thinking, so I said to my mate, I was like, I hope you ain't a weirdo. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I hope you ain't a weirdo. He just turns up like, you know what I mean? So
Sat in the corner of the room.
we turned up. I was flying out with my two mates. I was flying out with Liv and Holly, and we was flying out on the plane, and they were like, oh, how long have you known Malps then? I went, I don't. I've never met him before. And they were like, what? Because they were like, we've just booked a gaff with this geezer. Who is this random bloke you're about to take us on holiday with? And then, thank God, when we met him, he was normal.
Yeah.
So we met him and he was normal. And then straight away, within 5-10 minutes, we was like, mate, this bloke's absolutely sound.
He was thinking, who's these lot?
Yeah, had it off of him. Introduced him to my mate who was involved in music at the time, and then my best mate started managing Malps.
Yeah, cool.
And then that's how we just become like brothers. Mate, Malps is like my brother.
I've never actually met him, but
Oh,
we've got each other
mate,
on
me and
Instagram.
Maps are the same. He's like my brother to me. I'm very close with him. Listen, I don't know where I would be without Maps. He's kept me out of a lot of trouble. And he's been a rock for me. So large up Maps, you're my brother, and I fucking love you, mate.
Yeah, fucking class.
Sick. And the last question that we ask everyone is, who out of your close circle of friends would you like to see on the Third Person podcast?
Maps, get Maps on.
Chatting with
get
us.
Maps, you'd love
Makes
Maps
sense,
on it.
makes
Get
sense.
Maps on it because he's a chatty bastard.
Anyone
mate.
chew here with
Get
us?
that
That's what
Dudley.
we're about.
You're right there, mate. Maps
Dudley?
in on your
Where's from
podcast there,
Birmingham,
mate.
yeah?
Yeah, he's from Dudley, and he might. Yeah, he's from Dudley, mate. Yeah, get him on there.
Sick.
Or
Peaky
just get me
Blinders,
back
boys.
and I'll do accents for an hour.
Dudley. Oh my god,
Dudley.
yeah, have you seen that?
Danny G. Look up Danny G. Smithwick, Birmingham. Everyone knows who I am. I'm a fucking legend. Danny G.
Nah, he's on about his bird that goes, Dudley!
Dudley.
Well, do you want to sign out with anything? Any shout outs?
Nah.
You can thank us if you want.
Thanks for having me, Dan. We're about to go for a pint now. Get up!
Yeah, big
Come
up.
on.
Yeah,
Come on.
big up RTK.
No,
Smashed
yeah.
it. Pleasure to have you.
Appreciate that.
Everyone's
It was a
Can't wait
sick
till we
one.
get it out. Big up the boys.
Nah, that
Nice
was
for that.
sick.
Nice one for that. Sweet.
That was good, yeah?
Yeah, belter, bro.